Ik vind het best, nou als je niet kan horen, hoor je het niet, dus dat is ook wel top. Alrighty, dan zet ik even alles in VR op. En dan heb ik een hele mooie grote klok. Die 45 seconden aftelt. Oh, dat is leuk. Oké. Eigenlijk moet ik dan nu alvast beginnen. Hallo! Waar is mijn stream deck? There it is. Hallo! Ik ben Pepijn. Of zal ik dit in het Engels doen? Oeh. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? English it is. I've prepared this English, right? I've prepared the presentation in English. So I guess I'm gonna just present English. What's up? What's poppin', y'all? I am Pepijn, I'm Atlas. I am the developer of the team who made Junk, our performance, as you can see on this website. And well, right now I'm gonna tell you, I'm coming to you, of course, live from the program that we use to make our performance in, which is NEOS. It's a kind of like, well, I've done a presentation like this before, but that was in VR chat, which was also a lot of fun and it worked really well. But these days I've been more into NEOS. We've been using NEOS, and I love using NEOS, and I really wanted to present in NEOS, so I made it possible, upgraded my PC a little bit, you know, I did some vague stuff, but yeah. Ta-da! I got it working. Live stream through NEOS to you. I'm kind of stalling this out because I want people to come, see me, you know. I want people to interact. I want to know. Say something in chat if you're there. I can't really see chat, but if I do this and don't open that, I can see chat. And ooh, we do have visitors already. That's great. You know what? As long as we have one visitor, I'm happy. So, welcome. This presentation is all about what is NEOS, the system that we used, and how does it work? Is it for you? That kind of stuff. Is it for you? I can already answer yes it is. And you're gonna see that right now. First of all, the first thing I'm gonna do is import my presentation. Of course I had to convert my presentation to images because you can't import PowerPoint presentations, but nonetheless I can just import an image right here. Look, image, open image, first slide of my presentation. Look at that. Boom, baby. Size it up. Look at that. All right. Making and iterating in NEOSVR. Talk about how we use VR to iterate and create our final performance. Now, you know, I'm just gonna keep going. You know, keep going. Don't worry about me kind of moving sometimes because adrift. So, content. What I'm gonna talk to you about. Of course, what is NEOS VR? What we're in right now. Working in NEOS and using NEOS VR. Communicating and helping VR. And last but not least, using NEOS for your own project. Now that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna tell you almost everything I know and I've learned here in NEOS and what we have done here in NEOS and how great of a system this is. And I personally, I'm kind of biased. I love working in this system. I love making VR games. I'm a VR game developer and I really like how NEOS helps me create stuff. So, first of all, I'm gonna back slide 3 actually, sorry. I count as a developer, so 0, 1, 2. Here we go. What is NEOS VR? Well, NEOS VR is a free, I told you, free app on Steam. So download it right now. I tell you, download it. Download it, alright? It's a real-time development engine, which means that we can real-time change, iterate, and design and make stuff in the system while we're in it. We don't have to go out of the system and make stuff and then go back in and do stuff. No, it's real time. It's awesome. Next up, it's a social gathering VR game. It's just like VR chat. People can come and go, and But the great thing about it, it's not just a social platform. It is a social platform. I can right now go to a world of full of people and just talk to them, hang out, chill, pull up, like dance a little bit. I don't know. I can hang out with people. That's great. But it's so much more. It's a community. There's even outside of Neos, on the Neos Discord, there's tons of people who love to work with it, love to help others, love to hang out, make stuff, create stuff. They're all makers and they're all great. And using this system for our project was such a great experience because we had had all of these experiences. We had all these social gatherings. We had all this help from the community and talking to the community and developing something, and it's just great. It's just great. It's great. Next up, I am drifting again. Number 3. Well, working in Neos and using Neos. Here's a kind of a step-by-step guide, The first thing you get in Neos is, at least what I think, is you go through the Neos tutorial. That's just a place you get thrown in once you start the game up first. And almost always a new community member or someone from Neos comes to your world to help you out. Everyone is always helpful. If they see someone in the Metaverse Training Center, they're going after them and they're going to help them. And the first thing you want in Neos, in my opinion, but it doesn't have to be my opinion, is making an avatar or having an avatar. You don't have to make one. You can get one from the folders, which I'm going to tell you later about. But you can make an avatar, you can get an avatar, and you can just you can hang out. Be like me. I didn't make this one myself. I stole it from the internet, but I love it. I'm a space boy. Space boy. 2 seconds. I need to catch my breath. And I'm gonna check if everyone can still hear me. It's important. Let me double check. Okay. Well, not many people are interacting in the chat. That's fine. I mean, I can still read the chat, so you can just say whatever. And I haven't heard anyone who can't hear me, so you can probably hear me, which is great. Great. So let's move on, shall we? Not only the next step after getting an avatar is, of course, actually. Oh wait, no, this is not the next step, but it is a step required for me, the developer, which was programming. Programming with logics. Let me pull that up a little bit here. There we go. Programming with logics. NEOSVR, as I said, is a development engine. We can actually create stuff in here. We can not just like paint things. We can actually create stuff. Like right now, I'm just gonna give you a little hint. Like, I'm just gonna grab my tool here. We work with tools. And I'm gonna grab a logics node, because that's what logics are. It's a node-based programming language. It isn't much as typing stuff as it's just like Unreal Engine, if you've used that before. You can you have a full roster of nodes you can use. Like for example, we have just variables. I'm gonna grab a int variable and ta-da. It's very small. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an int variable, and the int variable has of course an int into it, and there's multiple of them. And we could just program stuff in here. Like there's math, there's science. Is math related to science? Yes, it is. There's just math stuff in here. There's rotation, there's time spans, there's operators. We have an and, an or, an x, and whatever you want. It's in Neos. We can program. And of course there's some limitations, but a real creator doesn't consent to those limitations. If you really want to make something, you're really going to make it. And there's always a possibility, because even in logics, there's you can access what's it called? WebSockets, right? You can access WebSockets. You can control your own computer through Neos. Well, connect to your own computer through Neos and run Python scripts. You can run anything that you can put on a WebSocket, you can run in Neos, which is awesome. It's great. You can run AIs. We can make AIs. Some people have made AIs. It's great. So the possibilities of Neos are, in my opinion, almost limitless. There are, of course, a few limits to how we can use it. I mean, Neos is a VR platform. You can also enter in desktop mode, might I add, so you can still use Neos even while in desktop mode, but the real experience is in VR. Luckily me, I had already a VR set with full body tracking, so I was already set. My headset works great. It's just the HTC Vive, if anyone's wondering. Just a normal one with a normal computer. I have a 2060, an Intel i7 7700, and 16 gigs of RAM. RAM is very important in Neos. Actually, your recommended amount of RAM for Neos is 32 gigabytes. It's insane, but I'm gonna get those 32 gigabytes. But yeah, it's insane. It's a big amount of RAM, and they do totally recommend it because Neos is a very memory-heavy system. But in any case, there's so many possibilities, especially with Logix, but not just with Logix, might I add. It is, let me get the next one. It is also a very big engine for designing. Is this in frame well? I don't know if it is. Yeah, designing. Designing was very fun in Neos. Just grabbing stuff from the internet, grabbing stuff from Sketchfab, grabbing stuff from anything, making your own 3D models, and instantly importing them into Neos and using them and creating them, messing with light, messing with logics. Just making stuff was great. Designing was great. Level design, iterating, prototyping, whatever you could think of in designing, we could do it right here in Neos without having to take off our headsets. I'm sorry about the thing. I created that in my avatar. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so many possibilities, so much fun, and yeah, we've been using it for about 5 months now, 6 months. I don't remember, but I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna use it for my graduation project. I'm gonna use it for hanging out with friends. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna try to use it as much as I can, and it's a lot of fun. Let me just pull these away for the next slide, which is number 6. Right. Of course, very important. Communication and help in NEOSVR. Let me pull that a little bit closer. There we go. Communication and help in NEOSVR. As I said already, they have a huge community with a Discord that constantly helps people. And it doesn't even have to be the Discord. It can still be in Neos. You can go to a world, or people can go to your world if you set it to public, and they can help you, and they can hang out, and they can everything. Everyone is helpful, and that's so much fun. And I'm getting a message, and I don't know if that's my group. I don't know. That's not my group. Sorry. Anyway, continuing. And not just communicating with the platform and with everyone, the community in Neos, but communicating with each other. We, in our project, because of, well, COVID, of course, we couldn't see each other daily. But we could. We could see each other daily through the system. We could see each other every day. We could work together every day. We could talk to each other every day. We can see each other's movements. We can help each other every day. It was great. Just the communication, but even with our counselors, with Lotte, with Stefan, we could see them anytime we wanted in the system. Talk to them, except Lotte. Sorry. And yeah, we could just. It was such a good system. We could talk to our client. Client? Am I saying it right? Right. We could talk to Joris every day to discuss stuff. We could show him what we made. He could give us feedback to what we made. The communication was great. And I really want to see if I can use this communication system to go forth in my life and talk to people because of COVID, of course, and just hopefully see them as much as I can, talk to them as much as I can, like in my graduation project. So I can get help, and we can get help. I can get help, that sounds so bad. Alright, anyway. Next up, I don't know at what number I am. I've lost track right now. I think it's, yeah. Ooh, my favorite. I think this is the right one. Ooh. Using NEOS for your own projects. I've already told you 1,000 times, but NEOS is used for so much. We can do so much in this system, and that's so great. We can do amazing stuff, and we can make our own things. We can do so much fun stuff. Right here, well, this slide is kind of useless because this is my creations. I can show you my creations right now. I can just grab here. I'm gonna go into my inventory. You can't see my inventory. I'm gonna grab my Ember Silica from Ruby that I made. It's a model I got from Sketchfab because I'm not